Hello, you are listening to the Eagles Podcast Network. This is the College Football Podcast. I am Ethan Bass.
And I'm Chase Ruge.
Welcome back. And so, even though this is the College Sports Podcast, we have other topics to talk about today. We have the Super Bowl coming up. Super excited. We have college basketball. But we first like to start off with Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, man. Like, it hasn't hit me fully yet. I can't believe he passed away.
Yeah.
And his little daughter, Gigi, baseball coach in the family, and the pilot. God bless them, bro, first off. Second, like, this man, like, I'm not a big fan of the NBA, right? Okay. But this man was my idol growing up. Like, he wanted me, every time I shoot a crumbled piece of paper in the trash can, I'm like Kobe. Now it's like for Kobe. Like, I don't know. He had a great career.
That's much more than basketball for Kobe.
He had
a great personality. Thought so much for others.
He just had a great career. And it's just so sad, though, because LeBron passed his record the following night before. And then he was wearing shoes to honor Kobe, LeBron. And he passed away. I just can't believe it. But, you know, Kobe, two-time Finals MVP.
Fantastic.
I mean, with this 2010 team not being...
One of the best basketball players of all time.
I think he's top three of the GOATs in my book with MJ. It's 2 and 3 are LeBron and Kobe. I think Kobe's more of a complete player. He plays good defense in his career. It's just sad, man. It's just sad.
I think everyone's going to miss this forever. I signed up the petition for Kobe for the
NBA logo.
Change.
Yeah, I would say so, too. And he had a pretty special career, man.
I love the tributes they did with the 24-second and the 8-second violations.
Man,
really sad.
I mean, when he was, I think number 24 should be retired from the NBA, even though Mark Cuban said that the Mavericks took away 8 and 24. But, man, I mean, when he was 8, he had 707 games with nearly 17,000 points, 8 All-Star appearances, and one-time champ. And then, it was 3. Actually, he made it to the NBA championship 3 times and won. And then when he was 24, he won 2 NBA championships, 09 and 10, was nearly 17,000 points, with 639 games played, and 10 All-Star appearances.
I was watching the Jimmy Kimmel show the other night, and this was after Kobe, and he started talking like when his brother or son went into like heart surgery or like brain surgery, Kobe would consistently check on him like every hour or something. It was crazy how Kobe cares for people, how good of a friend he was to a lot of people. It's really sad to see him go.
Yeah, he has heart, man. It stings me.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on here, we're going to move on to college basketball.
Yeah. So my Florida team's not looking too good. There's been a lot of debate saying that hashtag fire Mike White all over. What do you think about that?
Florida looked like they were getting off to. They had a little rocky start. Started to pick up some games, right? They fell off again. I don't know, man. Like, basketball, you can rebuild a team in 1-2 years. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. But
Mike White is a great recruiter. I don't know if he can put it on court.
I mean, it's not that hard if you're going to recruit at Florida. But we'll see.
Florida got the best small forward at Sadie Lewis.
Hey, but let's just appreciate that Rutgers is still in the top 25.
Yes, like what?
Like, they're still in the...
out of Rutgers.
Oh, my God, bro. Like, the other sport, they're probably in the top 20.
Rutgers just beat Purdue 70-63 yesterday. Great game. Villanova topped off St. John's 79-59. And Virginia beat Florida State 61-56. What a game there.
Yeah, but I'm not going to finish with Rutgers yet. Rutgers, I know they dropped one spot. They lost to Iowa. They came back, climbed,
Beat Purdue.
Beat Nebraska, beat Purdue. Nebraska should have won that game, and they choked at the end. It sucks, but it'd be like that. But other than that, what really stands out to me,
They were still number 1.
Dayton is still 7.
Yeah.
They haven't moved. Man, they're insane. They're only loss that kind of stinks is Colorado. And I can understand you losing to Kansas 90-84 early in the season, but Colorado 78-76 is it's just tough, man. But they're playing good though.
SEC's kind of struggling. Kentucky is not living up to their standards. And even though they're playing very well, but a lot of people predict them to be top 5.
I would say so too. Even though they're with a 15-4 record right now, they did move up in the rankings from last week 2 spots in the Associated Press poll. But I mean that game they just won against Texas Tech was really key for them because they've been a good program over the past few years, especially last year. But I'm interested to see. Yeah, I know. Like North Carolina dropped out of the top 25. I'm like.
I mean, if you're just.
It's not the North Carolina standard. But, man, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I was about to say this. San Diego State is still undefeated.
What is going on down there in San Diego?
I mean, okay. The schedule is not a Power 5 schedule.
True.
But they have shown some consistency, even though they haven't had the most flashy wins at times. They just beat UNLV by 4 points, 71-67. I think they're a consistent program. I think they'll make it to the Final Four down the stretch, but we'll have to see what happens. But I'm keeping my eye on them.
I mean, that's a long way. I mean, we're only at the end of January. I mean, we still have a month till the tournament starts in March, but there's still lots of play. There's still like 15 games or so in conference. So
yeah.
There's still lots of games.
I thought I would get to see a little more of the SEC this year, but
SEC's always tough though in the tournament though.
That's right. But
SEC always makes it to
the
Final
Big
Four.
Ten though, what really catches me in the Big Ten, they played great in the non-conference games at the beginning of the season, and they looked like they were the most dominant conference in all of college basketball, along with the ACC. But the thing is, the Big Ten cannot win games when you're traveling.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening. It's only except Nebraska. In Nebraska, you can beat Nebraska at home. So easy. Like, that's not even a program. Don't consider that. But
Nebraska's a football program?
Yeah, it's a football program, but they're rebuilding everything. Hey, take over the Midwest. But what really catches me is the Big Ten. But, I mean, right now, the ACC, I'll say the best conference in basketball by far right now. There's also...
I'm interested to see what FSU drops.
Yeah.
Duke's probably going to... Even though Duke lost those 2 games, they're still a dominant team.
Yeah. I also see that, man, like also some smaller conferences that are not in the Power 5, I think some of the teams have a chance to be up there, to be the best. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right, so Super Bowl. Let's get to it.
Okay. I think this is going to be one of the best Super Bowls ever.
Wow.
I mean, playing in Miami, we're in Fort Lauderdale, kind of our hometown. But
tickets are expensive. We can't go.
Yeah, tickets are a little expensive. I would have went if my Ravens made it, but that didn't happen. Lamar can't play in the playoffs.
And next year, the college football playoff national championship is going to be down here. The Gators have a good shot. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think Gators have a shot. I'm not gonna lie here. Come on, Scan. I don't like that look far away in the room. There's a person in the room that's not liking this.
Right next to us, Ryan, who joins us on the podcast sometimes.
He's not enjoying this. I think there's a chance the Gators will get in there. My dark horse.
Yeah.
And I got Oregon.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, and like we said a few podcasts ago, Oregon and Florida, those teams are going to be probably battling for that 4th spot over Georgia. So, all right, now continue Super Bowl. 49ers, Chiefs, both coming off great wins. Chiefs are coming off against the Titans, and the 49ers coming off against the Packers. What do you see Patrick Mahomes doing?
I think this is not going to be more an offensive game. I think you're going to use a lot of it's going to be defensive. But Patrick Mahomes, I think he's going to start out really slow. I think this game is going to start really slow overall. he's gonna. It might be some turnovers early on, but later in the game, the Chiefs and the Niners. You got Travis Kelce, George Kittle. You're gonna be using those guys towards the end. I think that's their weapons, and I don't think Tyreek Hill is gonna come out and play too well. I think they're the 49ers are gonna add more safeties.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to see this game.
It's gonna be really interesting. Jimmy G for the 49ers. Interesting to see what he does against that good Chiefs defense.
Yeah, the odds are really close. They give it 1.5 towards Kansas City.
I feel like that Kansas City has a little more experience since San Francisco is kind of off the radar.
Yeah, according.
People think that they went 3 games would be a little surprise this year. So Kansas City has a little more experience, but 49ers are still right up there.
And here are some of the things from Vegas that were released on CBSSports.com. So the over and under is 54.5 points right now. That's pretty big for a Super Bowl, man. Also, the Chiefs and Niners money line is Kansas City 120 and San Francisco a positive 100.
There you go.
Yeah, but I mean Kansas City, they're averaging 43 points in the 2020 NFL playoffs right now.
Yeah.
That is insane. They looked like their season was dead when Mahomes was injured.
Yeah.
And they were losing games.
I thought it would be like one of those like Manning curses and stuff. All the Manning.
I think the Manning curses are over.
Well,
Antonio Brown had cursed it so hard they had to go through 2 covers.
And I'll talk about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's now in the Broward County jail, but I think he bailed, right?
Yeah, he bailed. I mean, it looks like he's bailed. I don't know too much on him right now, but yeah, but he's in a situation. I'm gonna let him figure out his own thing. That's man on man right there. He needs to talk to somebody. But God bless him.
Yeah, picture the Super Bowl here. Now this is really tough for me. And in my head, I pictured the 49ers winning, but I want the Chiefs winning. I got the 49ers by field goal. It's me up in the 40s or 50s.
Yeah, I think it could towards.
It's honestly 50-50.
I got San Francisco 31-27. The thing is, the run game's going to be shut down, right? San Francisco hasn't allowed a run in the playoffs for 11 yards plus.
Yeah.
So they've been shutting down the running game. That surprises me. But I think they're gonna find a way through the defense of the Chiefs. But I got my boys in San Francisco.
I'm still like one. My prediction that the Chiefs are gonna lose, but I still think that they can win. Like I'm sort of 50-50 here.
I don't really want to make a prediction because I think this game's gonna be so good. You're gonna find out who has the most heart. Cause
get out your chicken wings, get out your popcorn. Here we go.
I think the talent's really similar. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
All right, thank you guys for joining us on this episode. Have a nice Super Bowl Sunday. We'll catch you next week with some recruiting news and some of the stories in college basketball and other college news. Thank you for joining us. We'll see y'all later. I'm back.
And I'm Chase Ruge.